again, what does it have in it? The word loan. So are you paying this back? Yes. University campus fee grant. This is free money that they give you. University grant, that's free money that they give you. So again, the total that it has here is $29,000. But you take out the federal loan and the subsidized loan, and that's only what, $5,000, right? Is that right? Or is that, so $5,000. So let's take $5,000 out of $29,000. It's $23,000, right? Out of $24,000. So every year, going to UC, you're gonna come out owing $5,000 that you have to pay out of your pocket. Now, you can take these loans out and not have to worry about it until after you graduate. Or you can work, pay some of that off, maybe only take half of it off, get a part-time job somewhere. But again, for UC, coming out only $20,000, that's a good deal. You know, because it's $35,000 every year. It's $140,000 education, and you only come out on 20 of it. That's not bad.
So, Mr. Spence, for like the student self-help, you wouldn't like count that into like the money that.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you count those $3,000 as well. So it's going to be $8,000 a year to come out. $8,500. So I mean, that pushes it up a little bit. So now you're looking at, you know, almost $30,000, right?
And you know how you said like for the Cal grant, it's for 4 years?
Yeah.
So it's only, like, let's say it takes you 5 years to graduate, they won't cover you the last year?
No, they might, in certain situations, renew it, but usually they don't. It's only 4 years because they're seeing that it takes longer for you guys to graduate. So a lot of people are getting 5, 6 years worth of it in the past. So that's why they kind of cut it to 4 years. So, $8,500 a year for this UC. Again, this is just a way for you guys to really get the information of what you're actually gonna come out owing. Because if you look at it just blindly, you think that it's all covered for you. But that's why you have to look at these lines. What loans are they making you hand out? What parent trust loans are they adding for you? They're gonna add them for you because they need to cover the cost. They're recommending that you take these loans out. So it's up to you, depending on what schools you get accepted to decide to go here or decide to go somewhere else where they're gonna give you a little bit more money. All right? Any other questions, concerns? You guys all look sad. It's a lot of money. Like, don't look at it that way. Look, the best advice I could give you is if you know yourself. I know when I came to my dad, I was like, Dad, you know, you have to take out this loan and you're gonna have to sign for it. In high school, I wasn't the most reliable person, but I was a smart kid. You know, got in some trouble, this and that. Parents always remember that one time or those 2 times where you always get in trouble, right? And they think that you're gonna be like that the rest of your life. So my dad was like, I don't know, like, are you gonna finish college? And I was like, look, one thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna finish college. I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna be able to pay you back and have a good life. To me, it was important for me to do that because my parents came from Mexico. My mom's from El Salvador. To me, I didn't want them to come over here, go through everything that I saw them go through as I was growing up, just to give me this chance to not take advantage of it. So after I had that conversation with my dad, we're cool. Took everything out I needed. Now I'm standing here in front of you. And if you ask him back then if he thought I was gonna do it, he'd probably say no. But again, if you know yourself, if you know you're gonna finish, if you know you're driven, if you know you wanna be successful, if you know you want a good life for yourself, college really is the best way to do it. And if you know you're gonna finish, look at this as an investment, right? You're gonna have a job after you graduate that you're gonna make a certain amount of money every year guaranteed. And usually every year you're gonna get a little raise in that amount of money you're making. So you may not start off at the very top when you graduate, but you're gonna work your way there. And to me, paying $300 for my education every month, that's nothing. Because again, I have a good job, I make a good salary, and I invested that in myself because I knew I was gonna do it. Now, if you know you're gonna be a flake, then who knows, you know, like maybe try community college. I'm not gonna say that that's for everybody, but the statistics show that if you go straight into a 4-year university, you're 70% to graduate, 70% chance to graduate. If you go to a two-year community college, then transfer, and you get your degree, it's only 35% of the people that do that. I'm one of those 35%. I went to community college because I played college baseball. So I played sports in college. So that's why I went that route. If not, I would have gone straight into a four-year university and graduated that way. But I knew I had a better chance of playing the sports that I played at a community college, and I thought I was gonna go pro, so that was my dream, right? But again, you guys always have to have a plan A, plan B, plan C. So if you know that you're gonna be successful, if you know you can do this, and trust me, you guys can all do it. Like, dude, if you guys would know me in high school, you wouldn't think that I would be a counselor right now. It's funny. You know, I was always at those parties, I was always doing that kind of stuff. But when it came time to do things, I always got my responsibilities and my stuff done. Right? Question?
Does the ice cream include room and board, or no?
Well, yeah, room and board's in here somewhere. Side. Room and board.
It says from my one next to that, and I can't see it, so you should.
Did you say that you want to live on campus?
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Then you might want to call them. Or it might be something specific. Anything in the 12 to 14 or 15 range, that's usually room and board. It might be labeled something different.
When they say room and board, they mean just you living on campus?
They mean you living on campus in a dorm and having a meal plan.
Oh, what?
A meal plan. Yeah.
So if I wanted to work for, like, my dream is to work for NASA or like SpaceX or
Yeah.
like a space company, would I have to like choose wisely on the school that I want to go to for that profession?
You know what? My best advice for you would be to maybe contact some people from that company and ask if you could go interview somebody, ask if you could go tour the facility. And that way you can meet people and they'll let you know, like, I went to this school, I went to that school. You know, there's a lot of people from Cal Polys that end up in stuff like that. You know, you just have to find a good engineering program or a good astrophysics program. So, you know, you would have to find something like that. I know Cal Poly has a really good one, and I have a former student who's in that program.
I didn't get accepted to it.
Come on, Cal Poly, come on. Any other questions, concerns? So again, don't be freaked out with the money. Everything's expensive in life. You guys can do it. Any other questions?